special moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma will probably know me.
What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a full day of eating for fat loss. I'm 8 weeks into my 90-day fat loss challenge, 8 pounds down. Got a lot of requests for a full day of eating, so I'm gonna show you what I'm having for breakfast.
What did you get?
I got watermelon, 2 containers of watermelon. They're about 3/4 of a pound. So 3/4 of a pound each, so it's about 1.5 pounds of watermelon. That's like, I don't know, 175, 200 calories max. And then we got these 2 containers of cottage cheese. It's pineapple, super good. The whole thing is, there's 2 servings, so it's 180 calories, 24 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, and 16 gram carbs. The whole breakfast is 560. It's about 560 calories, 550 calories.
Are you gonna eat all of it?
Probably not. I'll probably eat one whole one of these right now and then a whole cottage cheese. We'll go back to the apartment, do work, and I'll munch as I work.
So why is this like your go-to meal?
It's super filling. It's like really filling. It's very high protein, so it already takes care of 48 grams of, just between these 2, it's 48 grams of protein, which is like a massive amount in terms of like how much I need on a daily basis. So that takes up a massive amount of my daily protein intake early in the day, and I like to eat carbs later at night. So like this way, if I get my protein in earlier in the day, I don't have to worry about it as much. And I love watermelon. It's just, who doesn't like watermelon, especially when the weather gets better? So it's just really filling, very low calorie, very high protein. I had 1 whole container of cottage cheese. I had 1 whole container of watermelon. So that's what? It's 180 calories plus, I don't know, 120 calories-ish. So 300 calories.
Cool.
About 300 calories and 24 grams of protein. Gonna go plan out the macros for a fat loss video right now. I'm gonna deadlift. That'll be it.
Last night?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you go?
Because it's program night, and we were supposed to grind.
I know, I'm sorry, bro. You know. I'm sorry, bro. I got nothing.
Dude, it's alright. What am I doing?
We're just saying what we're doing right now.
I am really awful with these updates. Rico's just like, are you ready for an update? I was like, yep. He's like, all right, we're rolling. I was like, what am I doing? He's like, you're giving him a fucking update, you idiot. Rico cusses a lot.
I didn't say that.
We're going to work out right now. We're going to go deadlift. Feel really good. I don't really know how Rico puts all these things together, but I'm assuming at this point you've seen all I've had is the watermelon with the cottage cheese with some Turkish coffee. Rico got a really good shot of me pouring the Turkish coffee. And then, so yeah, gonna go deadlift.
Did you eat everything?
I ate all of it. I ate all the cottage cheese, all the watermelon.
So how long will that keep you full for?
I'm stuffed right now. Almost to the point of like too full, which is one of the reasons why I'm like glad we're walking to the gym, because about a 15-minute walk, it'll give me some time to digest. The last thing you want to do is deadlift on a full stomach, because
yeah,
I feel good. This will keep me full at least 3 to 4 hours. I'll finish the workout and I won't be hungry. So probably, I might only have 2 meals today, realistically speaking, just based on the schedule. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just going by how I feel. This is my weather. This is it. This is my fucking weather. When it's sunny. I'll be giving out voice lessons. I'm running a webinar. It's only going to be $5,782, 3 easy payments. Could take that to the bank. Now let's go deadlift.
Now we're gonna put the camera away because Rico's gonna try to get in as a guest for the night.
Every time we go into the gym, Rico's got to put his camera away, or else they're gonna be like, "That's not allowed." I try and put the bar here and it just rolls that way, and people get really pissed off. Super simple solution, just go to the other side. It'll roll right into you.
Oh.
Rico is like, wow, that's a pretty good idea.
Any update on what you're thinking of doing?
Honestly, it feels way better than anticipated. Right now, I'm just seeing. It's called, like, some people would call it biofeedback. And they'd use it to sell you a program called biofeedback training. And it's really just learning how to listen to your body. It's sort of like intuitive eating. People like talk about intuitive eating. You shouldn't count calories because you should just intuitively eat. It's the same thing with this. It's people like, it would basically be the equivalent of being like, you shouldn't count how much weight is on the bar, you should just intuitively lift. Once you get to a certain difficulty, in the same way like once you feel that you're full, you should stop eating. Once you get to a certain difficulty, that's when you should stop. You only get to that level by practicing and knowing the numbers and understanding the percentages. So it's hard for me to explain this in this moment where I'm really focused on lifting. All I'm doing right now is just paying attention to how I feel. So far, it's felt very light, way better than anticipated. The grip on the bar, the knurling is way better than I expected. A lot of bars, their knurling is like very smooth, which makes it, if you don't have any chalk, the bar will slip right through your hands. So because this knurling is really grippy, it's sort of making up for a lack of chalk. Rico told me to tell you, deadlifts are done. See you next clip. All right, workout. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
All right, workout was really good. Amazing. No.
How was your workout?
Hold on, let me do it. I got it. Workout's done. Really good. Honestly, it was super humid, but feel really good. Very strong. Gonna get a drink, go back to the apartment, crush work. Mike might come over. It's his birthday, by the way, so wish Mike Vacanti a happy birthday. See you in a minute.
What did you get?
Diet ginger ale. My stomach doesn't feel too good right now, so got some diet ginger ale. Happy birthday, Mr. Vacanti. Happy birthday to you.
Got a great voice. Oh, what's up,
Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Where are we grinding?
Alright, where we at?
Okay, so we are at Rocco's. How do you say the
Pasticceria.
Pasticceria. We're at Rocco's Pasticceria. We gotta do more Italian with Rico.
No, yeah.
Rocco's Pasticceria. I'm gonna get my second meal of the day. I'm gonna get a big ass salad. They have amazing, obviously amazing baked goods, and the cannolis are shit because cannolis just aren't good anyway, right, Rico? But the lobster tails are amazing. I'm getting a big salad with black and grilled shrimp. There's a little team huddle.
Just 5 minutes, I will check from something, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what do you estimate your macros would be at right now? Where you say?
I have no idea. If I went through it, I'd be able to tell you. And we sort of did the math earlier when I was rambling about the watermelon and the cottage cheese.
But that's really all
but
you've
that was
had.
the last thing I've eaten. That's all I've eaten today. Is I had the watermelon and cottage cheese. I'm really, honestly, not that hungry right now. I started to get a little bit of a twinge of hunger, and I was like, as soon as I got that, I was like, gotta put this to bed immediately, because if I let it go, like, I don't need to eat right now, but if I let it go, it will develop into ravenous hunger, and that's when you uncontrollably eat. So I try and really listen to my hunger cues, and once I start to feel like, oh, now I'm hungry, that's when I immediately try to eat. The meal that I had for breakfast was very big. It was about like 500 plus calories. It was almost 50 grams of protein, and that's why I haven't been hungry all day, because had a lot of volume, a lot of watermelon. So I love doing that, sort of starting off my day with a big meal. Now I would rather have 3 big meals that fill me up than like 4 or 5 or 6 small meals that never actually fill me up. I think that's a lot of people actively avoid filling themselves up a lot of times because they think, oh, I'm gonna binge at night. So for example, like, I don't eat a lot during the day because in their head, like, I know I'm gonna binge at night. But if you actively fill yourself up during the day, a lot of times the desire to binge at night goes away. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now that's a great fucking salad.
What would you estimate calories wise to be here?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. But basically, I know I had about, we'll call it 550 calories for breakfast. I would say this is no more than 600 max. Number one, there's a significant amount of avocado. An avocado, as healthy as it is, as amazing as it is, it's very high calorie. Also, they cook the shrimp in oil, which is like one of those sneaky things. Like, shrimp is very low calorie, very high protein, but if they're cooking it in oil, it's gonna be higher calorie. And then also, I like olive oil on it, so I'm gonna put olive oil on it. Like, this olive oil right here is probably at least 200 calories, just this. So I'm not gonna use the whole thing. But I would say the whole thing right here, we'll put it around 600, so it'll put me around 1100 on the day. Very spicy because of the blackened part of it, but if you just saw me eat that and you saw that I ate the tail of the shrimp, I don't know when I started doing it. I think I was like 14 or 15, but my girlfriend freaks out. She hates that I do it. She thinks it's disgusting. And then she told her grandfather, and he was like, I do the same thing, but it's just crunchy. And if you're gonna ask if there's any health benefits to it, I have no idea. It's literally, I just did it when I was younger. I like the crunchiness of it, and I always just eat the tail, so it is what it is.
So is there a set number of calories you're trying to hit in a day?
Rico told me I have to stop rambling so much. I'm gonna keep this very brief. I'm not counting calories right now because I've done it so many times in the past that I generally know how much I need to eat to lose fat. That's why I've been losing about a pound a week on average. So no, I'm not keeping calories in mind. I'm very much just having about 3 meals a day, a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, and that's it. If I get to a point where progress stalls, then I'll start counting calories. But for right now, about 1 pound a week on average, I'm good. What's up guys, it's 9:37. Rico is telling me I gotta be very brief so I don't talk so much. So we are in a store, I don't know the name of it. What is it?
Grab and go?
Grab and go, Rico knows, I don't. It's a grab and go. I'm not that hungry, but I know I'm gonna be hungry later because I'm gonna be working for a few more hours. So looking to see if they have what I want here. I'm not sure, just gonna do some browsing and we'll decide if I'm gonna go here or somewhere else.
So what's your goal like with this meal or this later on eating?
So basically, I'm just going by number one, what I think looks good, right? What I'm actually craving. So before we even got here, I was like, you know, I could use some eggs. I really like eggs, fill me up a lot, high protein, high quality fats. So they have hard-boiled eggs, gonna get those. And then also these yogurts, I love them. They're super high protein, very low calorie, and they fill me up too. I'm gonna try and keep my calories relatively low today just because I'm not super hungry. So I'm gonna try and take advantage of that, which is like,
And it's just listening to your body.
yeah, it's just like, if I'm not super hungry, I'm not gonna try and eat more than I should. That's one of the things in a fat loss phase. Sometimes people are like, oh, you gotta make sure you hit your calories. It's like, no, like if you're not hungry, you don't need to eat. That being said, if you're gonna have fewer calories, you should really emphasize protein. So clearly, I mean, this is 15 grams of protein in each of these, that's 30 here, and we have 7 grams of protein in each of these, 6 or 7 depending on the source. So it's like, we'll call it 12 to be safe, right?
Yeah.
30 and then 12, so 42 already. And then we had already 48 from breakfast.
80
and then
something.
so that's already 80, and then we had the shrimp for the lunch too, so I'm well over 100. I'm only 140 pounds. It's like more than what I need. So, which we're gonna discuss in the macro video coming up very soon. Subscribe if you don't already. Click the bell to get notified when the macro video comes out. But yeah, just listen to my body. If I really felt the need that I really wanted carbs, or if I was super hungry, I would. But you know, it's just, I'm not really wanting it right now, so I'm not gonna do it. What's going on, guys? First of all, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't already, and make sure you hit the bell to get notified when the next video comes out, because I'm pretty sure the next video is gonna be the macros video, all about macros and how to structure it for fat loss. You saw me, I just picked up these yogurts, these 2 eggs, and if we look at the day as a whole, starting off with the watermelon and the cottage cheese, that was about 550 calories. Then we went to the blackened shrimp salad, which, estimating it, I have no idea actually, but just educated guess 600 calories. And then here we have, what is this, 220 plus 140, 360. So in total, a little bit over 1,500 calories is what like my educated guess is. Basically the only variable here being the shrimp salad. So I know there are probably some people who are gonna be like, only 1,500 calories? Like, you're a dude, shouldn't you be eating more than that? And like, first and foremost, I'm 5'4" and I weigh 140 pounds, right? So it's one of those things that is a huge pet peeve of mine. We'd be like, you're a dude, you should be eating more, or you're a woman, you should be eating less. Gender doesn't really dictate that as much as actual size. If I weigh 140 pounds and I'm trying to lose body fat, I'm gonna be eating less than a woman who weighs 165 pounds. Right? So, and also keeping in mind, it's really interesting. A lot of people will be like, oh my God, you're only having 1,500 calories. They'll be totally fine. Like if they do a 24-hour fast where they eat literally nothing at all, right? So point being, I'm finishing the day in a calorie deficit. I know that for a fact. I'm really not that hungry. I'm gonna finish off with some slow digesting protein, which is both the yogurt and the eggs. It doesn't matter if you have slow digesting or fast digesting. The most important is net total intake of protein at the end of the day and calories at the end of the day. Calories being number 1, protein being number 2. Realistically, between 1,500 to 1,800, 1,900 is my sweet spot for a sustainable, slow, steady, enjoyable fat loss. What I want to really hammer home here is if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. We're gonna make more videos. I have a feeling that there's gonna be a lot of further questions and further things that people want to understand about sustainable fat loss over the long term, why I chose certain foods, which is just, it's hard to cover it in one video without being super boring. And Rico's like, you gotta be brief. So I'm trying to be better about that. So leave your questions in the comments. The macros video, like how to adjust your macros for fat loss, is gonna be the next video. If you didn't see the how to calculate how many calories you need for fat loss, that's in the description of this video. So check that out. Great response, it's really blowing up. So give that a look. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy these. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.